goal was in Hamburg. They got smoked, right, by Andy and Miles? Yeah, they got absolute.
Oh my God, it's, he's like, you know. Fuck out of here, let's go. Here's the ball for you. guys can join me in shade whenever. If this ever feels yeah, pretty much from what, February? Yeah. Actually, these guys, but yeah, but not for the box purposes. But I've been his coach the last. And then for the earlier Frank Fields, who played in the qualifier yesterday, he didn't make it out. But I think I like this team. I like coming out of them. Yeah. What's up, man? Oh, Betsy. Holy shit.
Actually, kind of choked.
Yeah, so this one is a test run for our volume, just to make sure that's right.
Sure.
And we could do the second set. And then,
Yeah.
But I checked the schedule, like the AVP schedule, and every single match on this court is gnarly.
Yeah.
And I'm not worried about being close to the stadium because tomorrow we got box number 2. It's you, me, my wife,
Yeah.
and a longtime friend, Chris Ships. He's the founder of Caldwell Derivatives. He's one of those guys that got ahead of the game when they legalized marijuana.
Yeah.
And he's one of the people that was really, really helpful. Like in New Orleans, the AVP said they were bringing in their own people for color commentary. And he went to the production meeting and he said, if Jason's not in that fucking booth, I'm pulling my athletes out of the tournament,
Right.
which were the Brazilians and Rafa Rodriguez. So he's the one that got me in the box and that gave me my opportunity. Oh, not to mention he's a good person. I should have led with that first. Microphone, this head, no head. And with Adam Roberts has been around since 2000. Cody!
Do you know who won the Allison?
Is that?
Did Allison win that game?
Yeah. It was, they were up 1-0 when I was watching, and the second set was ugly. And if this match is happening now, yeah, they win. Sean Cook. Chantalis Cook. Cody Caldwell. So this is first set. We'll go hard in the paint on the second set. So Cody played indoor NCAA at Loyola Chicago. Two-time champion, two-time repeat champ. Sean Cook, Scotland dude. Adam Roberts probably played just after your generation. He's been playing since 2000. And of course, Hefe from Michigan, former lacrosse player at Michigan State. That's a great joust. I didn't like that set. Oh, good, you got the brackets. We should find out what the next. There's a 10:30 match. I'm gonna find out who they were again. Sorry, Randy, I just missed your call.
We got after this. We have Smith and Weber.
Oh,
Coleman Zaka.
Dylan Zaka, cool.
You know anything about Holman and Zaka?
Zaka, North Carolina guy. Holman, I'm gonna have to see. But we know a lot about Hagen, of course. We could talk a little bit about You coaching them into the main draw with Robbie Page. That's definitely a question I wanted to present to you because they had a tough playing match against David Lee and Sean Cook that year. And I wanted to ask you on camera what were maybe one or two things you were telling them just so they can keep it together.
Yes. Nice.
Sean is good for the sport. We do got to get him drug tested though. And Andrew Holman. He's a Florida guy. Coconut Creek.
Are these things going to be live on the YouTube, or are you just recording them?
I'm going to do off and on. I want to do a pre-record with the scoreboard, and then the next one live. What would you prefer? I'd like to do live. Right?
Well, I mean, I think you should.
Yeah. Let's do live.
I mean, people are, you know, they're if you want to get a fan base, remember they're wanting to see it now.
In real time.
Yeah.
Yep. Randy, thanks. I value your advice, and that's what we are going to do. I'm going to actually the Wi-Fi here is AVP Athletes 2023. Yeah. AVP Media. Yep.
Nice. Yes, Cody.
So I see this guy wearing the bolus. And that's a company?
Which one? Which
Yeah,
guy?
with the monkey bolus.
Oh, Jesus. I
Have you seen
wonder.
it before?
He's an unusual dude, though. That's a good question. You want somebody?
So is that the first game? I don't know what the score
No, it's
is.
technical time now. It's 11-10.
Thank you.
And we'll do the second set.
What's over here? I'm trying to watch like screen time at the same time. Oh, you guys haven't started yet.
So you know weather's supposed to be coming in here over the weekend.
Yeah, we got some gnarly shit happening on Sunday, right?
Yeah. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. It's actually a scary moment because if you really think about it, it's another opportunity to have Lahaina happen all over again. You understand? All of a
I
sudden, you know, you got high winds that come in, okay, and before the rains even come in, and somebody lights a fire down in San Diego, and the wind's freaking just blowing, you know?
Jesus.
You know?
Yeah, it is kind of scary after watching what happened in Hawaii, you know?
Brutal. I mean,
And with it being an island.
Let me say this. You know, the incident that happened up in Montecito where the fire happened, then 2 days later that rain happened, and the next thing you know, the rain basically People were killed in Montecito. 10 people died from just the water, the amount of water and mudslide there in a weird freak deal.
It's out. It's too bad. University sports is about to get lit the fuck up. Type it in. This is interesting. Nobody usually roots for Jeff and Adam today. They got it. Hold on, guys.
Nice.
Nice up, dancing!
Good fit.
Samuels.
That was an awful call. Awful. What are you seeing, B-Lee? B-Lee.
Yeah, he messed up. You gotta fucking make sure that ball goes over, dude. Look at my Sean Cook is like, his personal life, like off the court, he's so quiet and so like, yeah, and he just lets it all out on his court. Caldwell
Ball. Here. Ball. Hey,
and
ball.
15. You guys got 15-12? Thanks. God damn, my voice carries. They fucking hurt me. Randy, we're gonna go live, Facebook Live after the set. I already sent out the feelers. Both mics are here. We'll put them on whenever we're ready. Cody's a fucking beast, man. What do you think? Maybe would you have went timeout before that? Would played before that? I kind of had this automatic thing, like you get 3 in a row, like an automatic timeout. I think it was Hagen. It's my boot for life. Hagen, that was pretty accurate. He had you in mind. I went right at you. So him and Weber been a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Weber's one of those partners where you don't have to deal with your partner. You know, it's pretty easy.
So Weber's got to go. He's got to concentrate a little bit. For me, he's got to do one thing. Just I told him, I came up and I go, you know, when Mr. just pass the ball in front of you and stop thinking.
Dude, thank you.
God,
Yo.
stop thinking.
Yes.
God, Arna, you can see.
Paralysis
you
through
can
analysis,
see,
for Christ's sake.
You can see when you're thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, your whole body shows it if you don't know it. Especially him. It's weird. Looks
Yo,
like he's in
Mr.
a
Bond.
daze.
What's up, man? It's the stash life for you, kid. All the videos you put up last year, the Billie Eilish video, like a little 15-second clip, chick, he's stylish.
Oh, yeah.
Also, it's my boy Randy.
Hey, what's up,
Randy's
Randy?
Chris Vaughn. East Coast guy. He was in the main draw last year. He's in the main draw this year.
Yeah, good to meet you.
Thanks, bud.
Sorry, I didn't say Rolo. We're doing a little bit of live streaming because we're doing our mother league, so I'm just trying to get my commentating muscles going. And I can't think of a better person to punt the analytical to, you know?
Hey, you couldn't get you on the sideline.
Look, it's never personal for me, and with a strong personality, maybe you feel like you're going to hurt him maybe help
Were you on
It's
the...
coaching Frank Field.
Oh, nice.
And I'm listed as their coach. I need a badge to run around and get like lunch and stuff like that without having to leave. And then Saturday I got the box. I got my podcast sponsors sprung for a box too. That's awesome. Yeah, you had a whole weekend?
No. Well, it depends on how you do it.
Well, if you are here longer enough, for sure come on the podcast. You got quite a story to tell. Freaking Stevens Tech and playing for Patrick, right?
Yeah, you know. Wow.
I was at Baruch. I was a staff family for 4 years. With Allison and Justin. Mike Salik was there for a little bit. Rob McLean was there for a year. This carousel of coaches coming in and out for this Division III city school.
Well, good seeing you.
Yeah. Fucking Sean's gonna have a stroke. He's doing that shit. Yo, what's up, man?
Your boy's playing, huh?
Yep.
Against my favorite Scottish beach volleyball player.
Yeah, well. In any other instance, I would cheer for Sean, but Jeff isn't just a friend. He's a brother from another mother.
I know. You coached.
Not just that. He's a brother from another mother. He's a
I've
good
heard he's a
person.
good dude. I gotta go for my better beach boys, so
Yes.
Shawnee coaches at camp.
Who else? Is there anyone else here that coaches there?
Logan Weber. of
Yeah,
course.
Logan.
Mark's coaching.
He's up here next.
Yerk is coaching Logan.
Good.
Travis Mayweather has coached at Better Beach.
Is Travis in the drop?
Travis, right over here. Right
Oh,
behind you.
Jake Carubia. Jersey Jake.
No. He's playing with Big J. They're split block. They're split block. Yeah, Dave Teague. Who else? Ian Satterfield is in the draw. He coaches at Better Beach.
The Colorado boys. Nate Mang, who also, by the way,
Big
coached
Mike.
with the Big Mike.
Yeah.
Nate coached with me and Jeff at Endless Summer. Look,
Ian
it's
Satterfield is also a
Ian's another mensch.
good dude. Yeah.
Ian played in India, and he said the viewership for his indoor game was 18 million. I was like, 18 fucking million people. Yes.
Who else coaches at Better Beach? JM is in the draw. There's a lot of Better Beach coaches here. Because,
We got some Endless Summer juniors here too, like Natalie, my girl Natalie Miskowski.
Yeah.
I coached her when she was 13, 14, and 15, and now she's in the job.
It's crazy how young they are on the women's side.
Yeah, well, the women sent a message. When it became an NCAA sport, and you got these girls training 10, 11 months out of the year, where a coach says you have to get your ass up.
My daughter's at Miracosta, and they've got a team now.
What's up, man?
I'll check it out.
Is that good?
First set over.
Oh, okay. Who got it?
Cook
Sean
and
and,
Paula just
okay.
murdered him mentally, too. So, the girls, when it became...
You've got your partner here.
I need someone...
I'm Dan.
Hi, Dan. Randy Stokely.
Hi, Randy. I recognize you.
Yeah.
I watched you play long ago.
I wanted to call play, and I needed someone to punt the analytical too. So he's the best man for the job, and not just because his experience as a player, his ability to deliver. I was gonna say there are plenty of great players who are just bad commentators.
Well,
Right? I mean,
Randy, we've talked
when you want to
about
sell a
this lot.
Ferrari.
There's a lot of commentators that just don't say anything. You know?
We try not to beat up on nobody today, but
No,
you're
but-
right. You're right.
There's a fine.
There's definitely a
moment
fine
for that.
line. There's
Yeah.
definitely a fine line.
You got to let it play out sometimes, and You don't have to say a word.
Yeah, but like you got a guy like Romo that's trying to give you what the next play might like, read the defense, and then a guy like Troy Aikman who goes, this might be an important play.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, Troy.
I think.
You know.
I think. Let's just put it this way: when
When you're ready to go.
Yeah, we're
let's
going.
let's fill this.
I'll leave you
Like-
guys to. I'll leave you guys to.
Like when you want to sell a Ferrari, do you get the mechanic to sell it, or do you get a salesperson to do it? That's what commentator is. Too many mechanics and not enough salespeople. Hey, what's up? Good afternoon. We're a little bit south, or a lot bit south of the pier, Manhattan Beach, California. The weather is overcast. Surprise, surprise, it's been that way since February. Along with my man, the living legend, Renji Stokely. I'm Jason DeBeas. This is Court 6, and here we go.
Jason, an incredible day today. A lot of people really fired up about the Manhattan Open again being played here in the city of Manhattan Beach. We're in our second game. First game was won by
Billy Allen and Ali Song. And for this match, the first set was won by Sean Cook and Cody Caldwell. Yep. We're in the second set, people. Don't have a scoreboard today, but you know what? We're going to keep you up to date numerically in that respect. There's a bump set. We'll give you the particulars in a minute. That ball's dug. In set, nobody up. Wow, the bulletproof vest dig. Oh, bad free ball. Jeff Samuels, bats clean up. All right, so Randy, we're going to do a little introductions. That guy in the black shirt from Scotland is Sean Cook, his partner, two-time repeat champion at Loyola Chicago, Cody Caldwell. Their opposition, the man at the net, Jeff Hefe Samuels. And that man in the back needs no introduction, the 2.5 decade competitor, Adam Roberts.
a great matchup today. Really well played so far. Feel like Caldwell is really owning it at the net, but there's Samuels shutting it down on the line on a big block to go up by a couple in the second game. Up 3-0 now.
Yeah, Cody, you mentioned something about Caldwell getting way off the ground. His court vision's really good. He loves that pin set, you know. He loves the drifter. Watch him go out, creating his string, cross court, and man, some of those you need 2 blocks for.
Well, you know the funny thing is that if you look at these courts, they're a little bit sloped, and I would never serve the upper side of the court to the player because it's like them hitting off of a pedestal.
Yeah.
I'd go to the deeper side, to the right side on this, and the left side on the other side. And here's Samuels to the set. There's an easy shot up and over the block, and now they're siding out a little bit better. This is a must-win game in the second game for Samuels and Caldwell.
All right, keeping you guys up to score. This score is 4-1. You're right, they're up by 3 in the set, but down 0-1 in the match. And very, very good analytical about the ocean to strand set, if you will. Right? You don't want to set into the grain of where the wind's blowing.
Again, such a fine line to go after, and then when you start to think about serving the ball right there, and then you make that decision the last minute and make an error like that, you really got to go and think about what you're going to do at this point. Caldwell back to serve. Who is he attacking? They should go after Samuels.
I agree. And they do. There it is. Middle serve handled okay by Jeff. Set out of the middle, creating a string out of the middle, and Jeff with whoa. What was that?
Net violation on the set.
Adam Roberts a little bit careless on his follow through, and now the switch is 3-4, serving 3. We're gonna double check that. I think they got to flip that.
3-4, guys.
3 serving 4.
Cody Caldwell back to serve now, down by 1. What I feel like the better side serving into the wind a bit. It's still early, and there's a point by Samuels hitting that ball out long, just missed it. Tough to go on to in this, especially at Manhattan Beach. The sand's so deep.
Jeff, do you think Jeff might have made a little bit of a mistake stopping his swing? Sometimes when you're trying to get that drop, you got to follow through.
Well, not only that, but you know, when you feel like you got a block right in front of you and you miss it, hit high, it's just one of those tough swings that ball didn't go down. Again, got to try to stop momentum as far as Adam and Jeff go. They got to receive serve and try to get into a side-out groove to get a little bit of momentum, and that will help.
Yeah, a little bit rushed on that serve. I would say a little bit careless on that serve. And Cody, one of the better servers on the tour. And one of the hybrid players. Last year he played with David Lee and played a little full-time defense in Atlantic City. They won the whole thing, won his bracket. In very, very gnarly conditions, Randy. The sand was absolutely scorching. But that's what happens when you have a tournament in Atlantic City in the last week of July. Sean Cook the serve. We got 5 up.
Very calm conditions right now. I feel like it's kind of a chess game right now to see exactly who's going to go and falter just a bit. They're going to the correct sides of the right side player here to Adam. Sean Cook's all over that. You know, the one thing I noticed early on in this match was how intense Sean Cook is and how he kind of eggs on the other team with his verbal mimicking of the other team, I should say. And it's something like would certainly get under my skin after a little while, but for me, I was always letting sleeping dogs lie.
Yes.
I don't want to fire up the other team, and sometimes it seems like Sean does that as Jeff Samuels gets back to serve.
You're right, and in some of the games, it's like giving Popeye spinach. There's the redirect on that set, and that was okay. And Jeff maybe should do a little better job putting his feet on it, perhaps, Randy?
Yeah, you know, I like really most of the time as a blocker, you got to take away their strength, and that strength is basically hitting the ball cross court. So he's got to think about that a little bit. I know once in a while you're going to give up that line and the ball's going to bounce and everybody's going to go ooh and ah, but that's just 1 point. Percentages are what they are. Take the cross court away.
Serve out of the middle, left shoulder serve, okay pass. Up and down set, jumbo shrimp, Doug, Jeff, elevator up, free ball opportunity. Looking for 7, Roberts, got it!
Big play by this team.
Roberts.
Adam Roberts just really going, but even better yet, Jeff at the net. They've changed the rules a bit with the slam dunk on the block.
The redirect,
and
right?
sometimes it's not really that effective because it slows the ball down so much. If you went back to old school and you had to touch it with a clean touch, maybe that ball goes down a little bit quicker.
Another serve out of the middle, and Adam makes a decision, had a decision to make, and I think for you, since I can punt to the analytical to you, is do you have this rule where if you're not sure if it's in or out, you take it, or
well,
maybe I'm answering my own question.
You always want to try to play the close ones, but I think that is a kind of a shot that was very difficult to go and play because it's a ball that's looping over you defensively, and to cover that last foot of court, very, very difficult. So you're wishing at that point.
Yeah, there's the switch, 7-7, identical 4-3 switches for a matchup with, I guess that looks like pretty evenly matched. I mean, first set didn't do that. Wow, great middle serve. Jeff had to take it, creating a string on that one, and Sean Cook looked half willing to take out the pole, the ref, the chair.
So let me point out something for the audience here. Usually the wind blows the opposite way now, and right now the wind's blowing from the south. So Jeff is back to serve right now, serving with the wind. So it's more of a difficult ball to jump serve it with pace to get the ball, to keep the ball on the court. And so the advantage right now, I like. And there's the mistake.
Yeah.
It's funny, you know, he's right on the line, maybe sit back a little bit further and serve that ball deeper on his side to get that ball in the court. But this will turn, and it'll go predominantly from the north. But right now, early morning matches, we have a south wind, and there was a mistake, and I think that's a huge mistake in regards to making that serve into the net right there, because when you got the wind in your face, you got to score points.
Yes, yeah, and anything to net, right? You serve into the net, they don't have a decision to make. There's Sean, beautiful wrist away by the Rowdy Scott.
Very, very difficult ball to go and hit out of the middle right there, but leaping and wanting that ball. Good point there for Sean.
There's an up and down serve. They go to Jeff again. Jeff creating a string out of the middle. Jeff wrist away, Sandhopper. First team to score double digits right now. The score is 10-9, people.
Again, here's another good point. You know, when you miss, and I hope Jeff's talking to his partner right now going, you know, I missed my last serve. And didn't Jeff just serve and serve the ball out long, and he's serving again?
Agreed.
I think they missed that one right there. Easy side out. And unfortunately, if they had it the other way around, Jeff would have started at the net and probably been a better effective blocker.
Nice. I agree. We're at 10 apiece. We're one away from the technical timeout. A lot of coaches in the house. Aaron Wexler's here. Cody Caldwell, like you said, should have the green light to jump serve. Let's go a little bit heavy. Maybe take the chance at position 4, but anything but into the table. And that's what you're looking for. That serve, Jeff pass, but you know what? It's a constant pressure serve, Randy. And there's a technical timeout. Leading by 1 in the set, but trailing 0-1 in the match is Team Samuels and Roberts.
Because they make Cody serve twice in a row as well.
Yeah, because the first one he served to the net, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Jeff serve out of turns, they make Cody serve out of turns.
Caldwell and Cook now being coached by Mike Dodd, legend Mike Dodd.
Silver medalist.
Has to go and help a little bit when you're getting a little bit of the good information. You know, I'm a little mixed with the coaching on the sidelines because you need to go and be able to communicate to your players the correct information at the right time. But you don't want to ever throw them information that they have to think about.
Exactly.
And that they are kind of uninformed about. And so then that gets them out of their rhythm. So Mike's been doing it for a long time, does a really good job, and he's got his team up now 1-0 and trying to close out this first match.
You're right, Randy. Paralysis through analysis is a real thing. Getting so much information where you can't do anything is and very much, like you said, less is more. A couple of years ago, I recalled you were coaching Hagen Smith and Robbie Page, and similar, it was against Mike Dodd, who was coaching David Lee and Sean Cook. So. Was that what you did? You had like just bits, a little bit of less is more for Hagen?
Well, the one thing that I really feel is that you have to go and basically do this during practice.
Right.
And then any other second thoughts or talks on the court are valuable.
Right.
If you are coming in as a coach and you really don't know your players, it can be to the detriment of the team. And 100%. I don't think that it was almost to the way Hagen and his partner at the time. But Hagen, obviously, St. John Smith's oldest son, I've been rooting for him forever.
Yeah. And man, you want to talk about candidates for most improved player of the last 12 months or even this year alone. He really let his presence be known as we have French fries on the board, and now 12-11. Adam Roberts calmly, collectively, quietly gets the side out.
I love that. Adam going and really chopping that ball in a very difficult spot to go and hit it from the right side. Deep area, deep sand, puts that ball away. Big, big point for this team. There's another good swing by Roberts. Hitting that ball off the block and off of the antenna for a big, big point.
And now we got, I think that's a real point. I think that's 13-11. Yep. I think we were talking about high energy and the screaming and stuff like that, Randy. We were thinking, my philosophy is big waves crash. Sometimes you get 5 points on the high. You might give up 8 on the low, you know? But with that being said, there are special kinds of animals that actually sustain that performance, Randy.
And just like you said, Jeff all of a sudden caught himself breathing really hard, going, I'm about to pass out. Then he's got to go back to serve, then he's got to go run up to the net. Sometimes you got to go and take that energy and harness it and keep it for yourself so you can be an effective player.
Inhale, exhale. There's the up and down set. That's Adam's favorite set. He's got terrific court vision. He could have saw the block. He saw the back row defender. He saw that guy with the shaved head sitting in the beach chair. He had vision all the way to the other court. It's 14-12 people. Adam to serve. Of course, Adam Roberts spends a lot of time in North Carolina, a lot of time in Florida, lives here 4 or 5 months out of the year, and has played with everyone. As Cody gets a nice calm line over to zone 1.
got a little lucky there, mishandled that pass, went outside, but then shot that ball up and over the block for the point.
I thought Jeff actually called a 2-block on that too. Adam could have just walked over and got it. Oh, there's the hubby wife we're looking for. Wow, that's that moment where the ball hits someone. You look at your partner and see love.
You gotta love the improvement of the serve from out of the bad side to the middle of the court for that little rainbow.
Yes. Absolutely. We got a bunch of shares on our Facebook Live. It's now 14:14. For those of you that joined us, thank you for having us in your living room and in your life. This is Randy Stokely. I'm Jason Debelius. Whoa! Wow, there's like I said, court vision, up and down set, Randy.
It is, but you'll see that play will happen maybe once or twice a match. Usually the cross-court cut shot over the block just doesn't happen. I'm not looking for it. I'd rather go and try to get the shot over the block or the little tap down.
They've elected to go to Adam on that one, which I thought might have been a mistake. They did have some success with Jeff. There's the dig. Oh boy. There's the pokey, looking to get to 15. Line over. Sandhopper. Got it. 15-15. So for those of you that just joined us, we're in the second set. Up 1-0 is Cody Caldwell and the very enthusiastic, that's an understatement, Sean Cook.
Sean is on fire right now. Hopefully he's got enough gas in the tank to withstand all that yelling and screaming. But he's a very intense player, loves to go and get in the opponent's minds, if I could say that correctly. Because every time he raises his voice and wants to say something, it's noticeable to everybody.
Clearly this is escapism too. Like he's not at home yelling at his wife, Turner, This is his career and his escapism. Oh, there's a nice balanced and quasi-disguised pokey. He told it a little bit at the end.
Cody got lucky. He had a bit of a foot fault. The ref didn't see that, but the point goes to Samuels.
The ref's not seeing a lot of things. I think that's 3 serves in a row for Cody. I think he's served like 4 of the last 5 serves. Have we seen Sean Cook serve yet? Oh, off the head. That's legal. Free ball opportunity. Roberts, middle set. Jumbo, got it! And now the score is 17-15, leading by 2. A little bit of a walk around, trying to create a mini timeout, if you will.
Great block by Jeff Samuels at the net, shutting down the line, ball going off his head. Let's see if Jeff takes his cross court this time.
And he
sure
did.
Does. And there's an
He's got to
opportunity.
go, and Jeff gets dug. Sean made it look easier than that really was, Randy.
Really had no other place to go, but got lucky by shooting that ball down the line. Big point for Sean and Cody.
And here we are. Our situation is 16-17. We're in the second set, people. Let's have a good time. Donnie Bass just commented, said, friggin' Adam still balling out. Serve out of the middle. Better hold by Jeff. Jeff's set in the middle. Doug. Looking for a free ball situation. He knows he's got this. Adam. Set out of the middle. Roberts. Got it! To quote the great Apollo Creed, this time stay down.
Jeff Samuels screaming out that I'm going to pass out. He's constantly saying he's passing out. He's trying to match word by word, team by team, this war of words back and forth. But that's what the sport's all about. It's a non-contact sport. You want to try to get a little momentum on your side.
Donnie Bass, if you're watching, click share on this. Randy and I are, this show's gonna be in town most of the day. We'll be here tomorrow too. We're gonna be in we got courtside seats, so we're definitely for the winners bracket matches. We're gonna, wow. Little little bit of ricochet volleyball there.
Not only ricochet volleyball, but a little bit of a junior Kong block.
Yes.
All of a sudden reaching up with one hand and swatting that thing back.
All right, we got, for a switch, we got 19-16, and Sean Cook, again, creating the mini timeouts, these little de facto timeouts. Wait as long as you can, and Adam, who can play fast or slow, is looking across the net, pretty much saying, take your time. Jeff needs a breather too, so I'm not sure if them slowing down the game works for them or against them, but if they need the beat, if you will, Randy, take it.
Big point right now for Jeff Samuels back to serve. He really needs to put a little pressure on this team. Serving into the wind has a good opportunity to score a point here.
Wow, great serve out of zone 4, but handled okay. Drifter set. Doug looking for 20. Middle set. Adam. Oh, we got a net violation though. No? Oh, that should have been okay. Yeah, that's okay. The only thing that matters is the next point. That's Adam and Jeff taking a little breather. The score is now 17-19. Nothing to see here, says Caldwell. And is Sean Cook ever going to serve, guys? Has Sean Cook served at all this game? There's the serve out of the middle, and Jeff looking back at me saying, shut up, you served out. Hey, set point opportunity, Randy. Here we go, 2017. Roberts to serve. Expect him to go to Cody again. Zone 4 with his left shoulder. Or maybe, right shoulder. A little bit of a J-hook pass. And the cutback gets the line hopper, and for one more point, they're still alive. At least for one more point. Who do they go to, Randy?
Well, here's the side out for game in a must-win situation for Samuels.
Yeah, who's he go to here?
I think that they're going to go to the right side player.
Yeah,
if I could say it, they would be a cuffed in, but they go to Jeff Samuels.
I think they messed up there. Wow, there's a dig. And Jeff insists on this pass. Jeff going for the finish. Jeff! Blocked! Wow! Opportunity is knocking at the door, and for me at 2018, it's 2018 right now. You got a timeout, save that. Oh, 2019? Yeah, you got to call timeout. If you got to use it.
There it is.
And
Good
right
timeout by Adam, right on your note.
Oh, he did. You think he heard us, right? Call us Mystic Mac here, right?
So Jeff wants to take credit for the timeout, which is obviously a big one for the team.
Yeah. You got to take responsibility for that block, though, man. Look, it's a great play. It's a high set. It's a competitive blocker. But when you're in system, man, that's a high percentage shot. Jeff loves the middle, dude.
He does like the middle, but I'd like to say right now the one thing that he's got to concentrate is passing this ball in front of him, straight ahead. Try to get a ball out to the outside to a pin one way or the other. Don't get the ball set to the middle of the court, because Cody Caldwell is all over that comeback back to the line, and it's a very difficult ball to go and hit that ball from the middle of the court at Manhattan with his deep sand.
Well said. Only one timeout call in the match for people listening. Every team is afforded one timeout apiece, not including the technical timeout. That's for both teams. And so far, Cook and Caldwell have not used theirs. I thought they're going to use it. There's a 1916, and they didn't. But they're really, really good at slowing down the game and creating these de facto timeouts when they do.
So what I was just talking about, not passing that ball to the middle, obviously that takes away from a ball on 2, because to put a ball on 2 when the ball is being passed in front of you is very, very difficult. So let's just see what kind of tacks that they use. We've got to score this point. Here they go after. It goes to the middle of the court.
I think Jeff's got
They
this.
set the ball to the middle of the court,
Yes.
and he goes to what he's famous for, that come back to the line.
Yes.
For game.
Let me tell you something. When he rubbed sand on his hands and clapped, I know Jeff Samuels very well. When he did that, that shows I'm ready, come and get me. And I think you as a former player, that's the attitude you have to be. You know, like if serving to me is your way to win, you better pick something else. And that was the message you sent.
And we go to game 3. This first match here on court 6. We've got Hagen Smith and his partner Webster Logan warming up. They play next, so stay tuned.
Hey, and Coach Mark Burek serving some balls at him. Mark Burek for Better at Beach, the founder of Better at Beach. It's an adult camp. It's a camp for kids and for adults. And he is making a killing because you know the South Bay doesn't care about adults. They care about juniors and pros. so he's a solo actor. And it's a great enterprise. And Renji, he cares about what he does. He loves the sport. Native New Yorker, from Queens, New York.
And it's very important to have all those things going for you. And when you love the sport as much as we do, it's called not working.
Yes.
It's having fun.
Yogi Berra said, right? If you love your job, you'll never work a day in your life. Yogi Berra. That's the same guy that said, cut my pizza in 6 slices. I don't think I could eat 8.
So getting to the third, what do we have to look for and who's going to be the difference for this third
All right.
1 game to 15?
Well, on a humorous note, I think the first team that gets to 5 is going to win. I think a very important person told me that. On a serious note, I think they have to work Caldwell a little bit more. Caldwell is left shoulder weak. So basically, whenever you serve his left shoulder, he faces forward. And he angles his platform, so both forearms are facing back. So he's got really good skill. So, oh my goodness. So he's got really good skill. Stay with us. He's got really good skill. So some of them will go, but he invites a margin for passes to go backwards. That's my strategy. Let's say hi to Steve Asher. Steve Asher's
Hey
in
there.
the house,
Hi,
man.
Steve.
I saw
What's
Randy.
up?
Jeez, how
We're
you
doing
doing?
we're doing a live
you
right
are?
now.
Good.
But we wanted to
Nice,
to
okay.
plug you, of course.
Love you, man. How's
Yes.
it going?
Look,
I love you.
I mean, we're in the chairs, for Christ's sakes.
Well, you're with
So,
the
Randy,
king right
I'll
here.
pose the question back to you, right? What does Sean Cook and Cody Caldwell have to do to secure this third set? Based on what we've seen, we got a big sample size.
Well, first thing comes to mind is where are we starting? What side of the court? What opportunities do we have? Looks like right now, Jeff and Adam have a little bit of an advantage. Not only that they're starting on the better side for myself, but they're able to serve this first point. So, kind of got to go for it a little bit.
yeah,
Put a little pace on the ball.
service king, right?
And you gotta love Jeff Samuels going up there and basically swatting that ball out of the sky for the first point. Again, I'd like to see a tougher serve. Put the pressure on their opponent. They're serving into the wind.
Here it is, 1-0. Striking first blood is Adams and Samuels. This time they go left shoulder to Caldwell, and there's the dig. There's the constant pressure I was talking about. Looking for 2, Doug. Trying to get on the board, Cody. Oh, and he says, come on, Adam, and I think that's probably because he called 2 on that block.
That's just a good hit by Cody. Up and over the block, down the line. A little bit of an off speed to tie the game up, 1-1.
Just doing a bunch of shares for all of our friends. Jeff gets the tape, and man, sometimes the tape is your friend, and sometimes the tape can be your enemy.
I'll go and touch upon that a little bit later about hitting the ball off the tape because it was kind of devastating for me in a Manhattan Open.
It just brought back a Manhattan flashback for Randy. There's the toss. And there's the tape where it's their friend. But Jeff, one of the best setters in the business. There's a dig, and Sean loves to hit. Jeff knows he's got to go, and wow. You want to talk about a guy who's been playing with the line the entire match, like in the game of inches. The line, he's been getting that line bounce all match already. We're at a 3-1, people. This is the third set.
Big point for Sean Cook and Cody Caldwell.
Oh, what's good?
Up 3-1 on the bad side.
Samuels, up and down set or drifter. Wow, Adam, great patience game. And Sean stayed home as long as he could. You know, sooner or later you're going to run out of jump. You got to make a move, and Adam did.
And we always talk about good side, bad side, and unfortunately, sometimes the good side is not the good side, and sometimes the bad side is not the bad side. And my point being is that 3 points were scored on that bad side by Sean and Caldwell, and now Samuels has to do the same thing, like trying to get there and make something happen over there. Just can't lollipop balls in right here. You got to put a little pace, got to move the ball around.
Yeah. It's called pressure, right? That's what it's called when you're supposed to serve competitively and at the same time not miss. You got to be able to take the pressure. Jeff Samuels performing under said pressure. Score is 2-3. This is the third set for everybody that's joined us on San Juan Dallas or Austin. That ball's dug. Wow, what a great self-cover.
Get up,
Drifter,
buddy.
cover. Adam's got a cover. Good dig, and he's going cross court. Doug. Who's going to blink? Middle. Roberts. Doug. He's got to go, and oh, man, teardrops.
Great rally, and the crowd appreciates it big time. What about those covers by Jeff Samuels?
Yeah.
My goodness, going up there and basically up to a joust 2 times in a row, coming down and covering himself with one hand.
Was
and
the
getting
first
that
one a
huge
foot or
point.
something?
That ties it up
Yeah.
3-all.
3 apiece.
Big point.
2 evenly matched teams, both deserving to win, but there can only be one winner here, Randy. Right now it's 3 apiece. A little bit of Chewbacca at the referee.
Yeah, which I kind of don't like. Remember, this game is a game of momentum. Points are scored and always in bunches. If I'm his partner, I'm not even talking to that ref right now. Serve the ball, get the momentum going. Just scored a point. Let's score another one.
Jeff at the service line looking to score another one. Again, this is the third set. 3 apiece. Samuels, Roberts put it together in the second set, squeaked out. Oh, there's the jump set, and having an indoor flashback. Having a Loyola Chicago flashback.
What was that, Sean?
Going straight down the line was Cody Caldwell.
That was a fake jump set.
Thank you for joining me, Titan Performance. Thank you for joining me, Louisiana Beach Volleyball. This is Randy Stokos. I'm Jason DeBeas. This is set 3. This is Manhattan Beach. We got a good one. Wow. Luft balloon. That's the 3rd time this match I used that. I'm trying to get 99 in, Randy.
Well, it's a big serve and a big serve out right there. Again, serving the ball into the wind. You got to take advantage. You got to be putting that ball with some pace into the court. Big time right now. 4-all.
Who's going to get to 5 first, Randy?
And here's a free ball right here.
Adam blocked. Adam poke! Got it! Wow, was that a little bit of emotion from Mr. Roberts? Who's very more robotic than playing with emotion, Randy?
Adam digs the ball and pushes the ball to the middle of the court, gets blocked the first time, then goes on 2 the second time after he gets covered. And it changes things up, and basically they go up 5-4 right now. Now, everybody's heard about my statistics about the 3rd and final game. First one to get to 5 first usually wins 80% of the time, but I have a little bit of a twist to it. When all of a sudden we go to a 5-5 game, it's a 50%, 50-50 coin flip. I've looked at it for so many years now, it's pretty incredible. But if Samuels are able to score this point, it gives him an 80% chance. I'd rather be 80% than 20%.
100%. And what would you say the percentages would be switching to what we affectionately refer to as the advantage side? You said this side we got a little wind coming in south to north, right? We got a little bit of wind coming in south to north, and I think that percentage goes up by maybe by 2 or 3.
I think that's a great point that you're putting into the factor of not only if they don't score right now, they go 5-all. They go to the better side, Jeff Samuels and his partner, and they have a better chance to probably get ahead in this game. But it's going to be a tight one, tooth and nail, especially when all of a sudden games become 5-all. It's amazing. All of a sudden, one team will go up by a couple, and then the other team will come back, and it's usually a pretty tight match. So we're in store for a good one right now.
Yeah, we are. 5-4. Ref Dave Carson just messaged, "Do you miss me?" Yes, we do. Dave Carson, where are you today? Randy goes to Cody. Drifter set, that's what he likes. There's Line and Jeff. Wow, very slow on that first step. And Adam! Man, would love to have that one back. At least got to give your team a chance to play defense, right?
Yes, but again, there's the side switch, 5-all. Now it's a 50-50 game for anybody to win. But I'd like the opportunity that Roberts and Samuels have now as the sun finally breaks through to this little morning dew that we've had, and now things will kind of get warmed up.
Pretty much since February. We've been overcast.
It's been
in
an
the South Bay.
off summer for all of
You would have thought there's like a UFO above the clouds that they're trying to hide or something. Oh, there we go. It's conspiracy, Jason.
Don't worry, this is just going to last a little bit, and I know that the guys don't want to have the sun completely out because playing in overcast conditions just make it a little nicer.
No doubt. We're at 5 apiece. Sean the serve. Wow. Bullet serve to Adam. Adam set to the pin. Line over. Got it.
Adam, very tricky. He receives that serve, passes it straight ahead. He doesn't get out whatsoever. He's like the professor, where he basically comes straight in and chops one way.
What are you looking for, Jeff?
Clean them. Clean them.
Oh,
Clean them.
got it. A little sunglasses maintenance. Show the screen. That's Jeff.
I'm supposed to be at work right now. Yeah, me too.
We should just change shades, Jeff.
As Jeff now goes back to serve up 6-5. Final third. One right in the middle.
You're semi-retired, right?
And sorry, as I'm doing sunglasses maintenance here, Randy, let's check the score. It is 6 apiece.
6-all.
And I'm like a star.
Adam is kind of the guy you want for game 3. He's not too emotionally high. He's not low. He looks, as far as energy efficiency is concerned, looks pretty good right now. And wisely enough, they go to Jeff. And Jeff on the cutback gets dug. Cook, he's gonna. Oh wow!
That's a big play by Cook over there to go and not only read, but be able to dig that ball, the ball coming back to the line, and then scoring with an easy cut shot. And now going up 7-6.
Yeah, that caught a lot of people by surprise too, because Cook is, when he digs, he's the kind of guy that doesn't shoot. He likes to swing, and very much like Ahmed Tejan. Remember we were talking about him, like when he gets a dig, he's not trying to roll. All right, we got 7-7 people. We're one away from the switch. 7-7. This is set 3. There's the set. Caldwell gets blocked, covered. Adam! Out of bounds! The escort. That's way out. Jeff, they're ready, Jeff. If you want them. I did the little blow thing. Little maintenance.
It was out.
How you feel?
Thank you, brother.
All right, pleasure, man.
Jeff, get
So
it.
the referee gets off the stand and looks at the mark, calls ball out.
Yeah.
Another big point for Jeff Samuels as they go up now 8-7.
My dad, I wonder what kind of words of wisdom he's reflecting now in the switch. That, as far as close plays are concerned, guys, there are some plays you could have a discussion about. That one wasn't even close. I mean, you think the easiest thing to call in beach volleyball would be in and out with the apparent evidence, Randy.
Nice
Wow,
set.
nice set, and there's the cut, but an even better dig by Adam. Adam, transition, a cut of his own, Doug! Sean, glasses go off. That ball's in!
Wow. That's good.
Now Cook might need some sunglasses maintenance.
Sean Cook with an unbelievable get with the left hand to pop that ball up and then be in control to shoot that ball down the line and score a big point to tie the game up 8-all.
Evenly matched, right, Randy? Like, Adam got the dig on the previous cut,
That's how they got
and
their start.
he's like right back at you. And then line over. 8 apiece, guys. For those of you that join me in Central Park Beach Volleyball, Pier 6, thank you for having me in your living room. I'm Jason DeBeas, my partner in crime here, Randy Stokes, the living legend. His friends call him Rolo. I'll serve out of the middle, and Jeff's made the adjustment. And Jeff loves that middle set. That. Wow. The only person that loves that middle set more is I guess, is the blocker. Mr. Stokes.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. But Jeff Samuels trying to hit that ball, come backer out of the middle, gets just absolutely roofed by Cody Caldwell.
Cody's footwork is really good, planted nicely, and the press is really good. A little bit of a spread at the end.
There's a ball that goes out to the line. Now we're going to have a little bit more room. The ball goes up and off the block, hits the antenna.
He knows. You ain't got to explain that to him. That's crazy, Jeff. That's 9-8. Yeah. I'm not even sure. You know what's weird? As long as these people have been playing the game, why is that call even a question? 9-8. For my people in Central Park, I'm going to New York Monday night. Sorry, go ahead, Randy.
9-8? Who?
It should be 9-8 Samuels. That's 9-8 the other way, guys.
It's 9-9.
9-9. Yeah, there we go. They're a little late with the scoreboard. We're at 9-9.
Oh, there was that's right, there was a real point. There's a real point. It's 8-7 switch, side out, real point, and it's 9-9. Yeah. That ball right into our living room. Look out, Randy.
You know, it's such a fine line in regards to going and waiting and all of a sudden having some discrepancy, and that's all you're thinking about. And then there's just that mindless serve to serve that ball out long.
Uncharacteristicness, I agree.
Tough.
From a
tough.
veteran, too, you know?
Well, the rain,
Cody, will he hit? Yes, he does. This time they go to Adam. That ball's shot to position 1. Adam goes line over. Wow. That looks like a...
Samuels kind of set that ball just inside, just a little bit, and where all of a sudden Adam, for the first time, kind of goes outside, is waiting for a ball out to the pin. He has to hurry up inside, chops the ball down the line with the wind, kind of goes out of bounds. Now we've got a little bit of a talk about, like, really what's going on here with this score, I think.
That's my guess, too. But Randy, by our account, and walk with me, the switch was 8-7. They got a side out. Caldwell got a block for a reel.
Talk to each other.
And
Get
then,
low. Come on.
then Jeff got a side out. That made it 9-9. And the
Get low.
last 2 points scored by Cook, scored by Caldwell.
And
So
that's,
for the people at home, you guys agree? Post, type it in.
and that's exactly how it happened.
11-9, we got a situation, but with that being said, this is what we call advantage side, at least for the morning until the wind changes.
There you go. That's
Angle's
the
a great call.
communication. Great fucking play, guys.
Adam didn't even need
Great
the call.
play.
He saw that, read the defense, as well as the block, and responded accordingly. 10-11.
Hey, if you get your score on DJ, put me know. Okay. Yeah.
Serving directly out of the middle to the middle. They go to Caldwell. He goes to the right side, drops the ball across court. It's a very smart play to go to the high area on the sand on this kind of tilted court. They attack from the right side and they score on this point. They go up by now 12-10.
Sean Cook with the serve. Good toss, topspin serve. Vintage Sean. This is vintage Adam. Line over, got it! And Sean, with the patience to stay home, gets a touch. And sometimes those touches put pressure on a hitter too, right? Even when you lose, sometimes you win.
Well, it's just a matter of time. Just don't stop. You got to keep on going after that ball. The closer you get one time, you'll all of a sudden be on the next one the next time.
Agreed. 11-12. There's a situation here on court 6, south of the pier, Manhattan Beach, California. Samuels to serve. Will he go jump serve? Yes, he will. He's got a good one. He's got a good one, and that is, wow. Oh, too bad. Adam not facing the hitter on that one.
Yeah, even more difficult for Jeff Samuels serving the ball from the left side, cross court. If you go and pace this out, it's a half step more as a blocker to get to the net. So sometimes you want to think about serving the ball line to line so it's a quicker motion to get as a blocker and be a more of an effective blocker. He got there a little bit late, hit the ball cross court, and now there's a big point for Cody Caldwell
Talk to each other.
and Sean Cook. Now up by 2, 13-11. Game 3.
Wow. Great serve by Cody. Okay pass by Adam. And wow, Adam, man, Sean Cook is right there. But he is going to Chewbacca the referee about what he might call questionable. Yeah.
Everything's getting all tightened up here. Every little touch and every little thought is being challenged right now. And they thought that was a mishandled ball. And like Mike Dodd jumping into it right now and trying to get them to focus on the next play, not the last play.
Yes. Well said. That's exactly what Mike Dodd was saying to him. I heard a little bit. We can hear from where we're sitting. And I agree. It doesn't matter what just happened. The only thing that matters is what happens next.
Roberts now down by 1, 12-13.
There's a serve to zone 1. Back set. Sean Cook. Oh, wow. Just gets it by Jeff Samuels. And now we have match point. Match point opportunity number 1. It's match point, man. Leandro, what's up, man? Leandro, the Brazilian coach.
Sean Cook now
For
back to
match
serve. 14-12.
Here we go. Will they go to Adam? Yes, they do. Adam at the end. Adam, up and down set. Adam, wow. Splits the upright. The extra point is good.
Field goal.
And match point opportunity number 2. The score for anyone joining us, you came at the right time. It is 13-14. It's third set. Sean Cook and Caldwell leading. One side out gives them the victory. 1 point from Jeff creates drama here on Court 6, Manhattan Beach, California. They go to Cody. There's the jump set. Cody! Wow. And that's too bad for Adam, but in any sense, winners, 2 sets to 1. Great match that we stumbled in on Court 6. Thank you guys for joining us. Randy, any thoughts before we go?
15-13, a barn burner at the end. A tough loss for Jeff Samuels and his partner. They'll go and continue in the losers bracket, but very hard to come through the losers bracket, losing your first match of the game of the day at the Manhattan Open.
And yes, hey, ladies and gentlemen, on this court we got Hagen Smith and we got Logan Weber coming up next. So stay with us, okay, for the next live stream coming up in a few minutes. But for now, this is South of the Pier. For Randy Stokely, I'm Jason DeBeo. See you guys in a bit. Randy, nice little test run, man.
Now we gotta go.
Listen, be careful.
Jay,
Just had to get going, you know?
this combo's good.
Yeah. Randy had a vision, and the guys.
No, but I heard you in Hermosa with the other guy. You're more scattered all over the place. Randy keeps you focused. It's good, man. That sounded really good.
Yeah, the other guy was Aaron Wexler. who's,
No, I know, but you're like me. You have ADHD, right? You're all over the place. But Randy keeps you focused. It sounded really good. I'm telling you guys, it sounded really good.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. And Corey Brindell.
Jason knows that's.
We're actually doing Motherload together, so Corey
I know.
Brindell feels the
But
same.
Jason knows that's not an insult. I got the ADHD too.
No, of course not. I'm 53. If I take that as an insult at my age, I got bigger problems than that. I'm going to ask a few questions about Andrew Holden. Oh shit, let me ask my boy Chris. I was just talking, the guy I introduced you to, he knows everybody on the East Coast.
Thank you.
Nice playing.
Thank you. I'll give it my problem, Sean.
Yeah, we haven't. Nice to meet you.
Ma'am.